Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Ford F-150. We're talking about that generation year 2015, 16, 17. If you guys have one of those, you need to find where the fuse for the PCM control module, also known as Powertrain control module, is located. Stay with us, we'll explain that. You may need to check up to 4 or 5 different fuses. We'll explain where they're located in 2 different fuse boxes where you can buy cheap fuses from so you don't waste your money, and why it's important, guys, to test fuses and relays so you don't waste time and money as well. All that will be covered today. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car that we'll get here at the garage, we'll try to make every single fuse video and show you where it's located. Why we do that? Because if you're in the middle of the road, guys, in the middle of nowhere, and you need to find that fuse specifically, it will take you a shorter amount of time to just search for that video instead of looking for the manual in your glove box. And most of the times, people lose their manuals. And if you don't know which fuse, let's say, to replace for ignition coils, fuel injectors, fuel pump, you may be just stuck in the middle of nowhere. So that's why we are making all these videos, guys. We're constantly working here at the garage. We're taking things apart, as you can see. And if you want to check out, guys, we have 3 channels that altogether have more than 1.1 million subscribers. Okay, we have all the mechanical work there. This channel that you're watching right now, we're going to list, okay, the fuse videos here so we can save you guys time, money, and we can make it conveniently for you guys. So let's start on it now. So we're demonstrating on 2016 Ford F-150 that we have right here in the garage, guys. That's the one that we'll be demonstrating on. We recommend to open the hood. Once you open the hood, we'll be working that fuse box first. That's under the hood. You can see that's your car battery right here. Behind that car battery you have a fuse box. That's the lid right here, and you open that lid and you will see a fuse box that will look like that. You have some fuses here, and then we have fuses in another fuse box. But before we start, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays now. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. So you can see, guys, how you have all different kinds of fuses, relays that are Ford specific, and if you blow a fuse or relay in a small town or in the middle of nowhere, you may have a really hard time finding one of those. So we recommend to keep some spares, put some in your glove box for peace of mind. That's what we do, and we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a good price and quick shipping. The first PCM fuse that we'll need to check will be in that fuse box right here, guys, that fuse box, and the fuse that we will need to find here specifically will be in that left row from top to bottom, 1, 2. That second fuse that's known as fuse number 45, guys. Check that fuse right here, fuse number 45. Then you have another fuse that you will need to check, okay, for the PCM as well. That will be in this row right here, the very bottom fuse, fuse number 93. You need to check that one here, guys, okay, that fuse. And then you will have another fuse that you need to check, and we're talking about fuse number 109, okay, 1, 2, 3, that fuse right here. Okay, those fuses will need to be checked. Then you have another fuse located in the interior fuse box, which is located on the passenger side in the footwell by that kick panel here, guys. If you remove that cover here, you will see a fuse box that will look, okay, just like this one, okay. And here we'll need to find fuse number 4. That fuse right here will need to be checked. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.